Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Mimi Needs Some Stitch Markers, okay? I lost my favorite crochet stitch marker. I had it 1 second and it was gone the next. I don't know where what happened to it. I thought maybe it got caught in the blanket I was making. It did not. I don't know where it went, and it was my favorite. And I got it on Temu, and I'm not ordering from Temu for like a very long time because I decided that this is a new year and I don't need shit for crafting. I mean, it might come up that I need stuff like glue or tape or something like that, but I don't need anything else. So I went through my stash. I found some stuff that I could use to make stitch markers. I also want knitting stitch markers because my knitting stitch markers are those ones that are like our little U's that they click in and out of place, and I keep opening the stupid stitch marker and it's driving me nuts. So I'm going to use these bigger jump rings and hope they're big enough for what I need. I need 2 for the project that I'm working on. Well, I need 2. I had a bunch of stitch markers and I don't know where they went. But what I want to do, what I think I want to do is take out more of these, because what I think I want to do is make them so they're universal. Okay. So that's what we're doing today. I know I'm usually a paper crafting channel, but we're crafting today. Okay. If I could find, here it is, a tool. I have these that I got on Temu ages ago that I have not used yet. So we'll take out one of these sparkly paw prints because, like, how cute is that? And of course, let's take out a chocolate bar. I'm going to use the pink one. I like bigger stitch markers because, as I said, I lost my favorite one, and my favorite one was a weenie dog dressed up like a hot dog. I'm so sad. So sad. And I think I'm going to do a tassel. But let's not do, let's do a darker purple. No, I already have that dark purple. Ooh, what about this? There we go. We'll do that color right there. That way we have different colors. And then I found this mushroom, and I did find another little weenie dog, but I just realized I don't have enough. So pull out another one, and I need to get another one of those. Give me a second. Okay, so like I said, I want to make them for both. So if I have a jump ring on one of these pieces, I can use it on the needle of, my knitting needle, on my knitting needle. And if I add a lobster claw, I can also use it in the stitch in crochet. So all I'm going to do is take my handy dandy little pliers. I'm going to add a lobster claw on one side, and I'm hoping this works. I don't have any knitting needles down here to try, so we'll see. And these are the biggest jump rings I have. I may have to end up going to the store and getting bigger jump rings. And then I'm just going to close it up. Now, let me see. I think I do have needles down here. Okay, my most commonly used size of knitting needle is a 5mm. And do I have a 5mm? No, it seems I have lost my 5mm of my circular needles. So this is a 4.5. But yeah, that'll work perfect. And there's still room to spare. Let's see, how high can I go? How high can I go before we move on? What do we got here? It's not going to be able, what is this? That of course doesn't have. Okay, 7. This is a 7mm. Will it go on a 7mm? No. I don't use 7mm though, so that's okay. What about 6.5? No. So I'm guessing 5mm is probably the biggest it'll go up, but I don't have one. I'm so upset right now. Okay, I found 5.5, and it works on a 5.5. It just did anyway. Yeah. So it works on a 5.5. Like I said, I usually use a 5. That's my most used size. And I have other stitch markers if I have to go bigger. Actually, stitch markers don't really go over the biggest knitting needles now that I'm thinking about it. Whatever. All right, so we're just going to move on and we're just going to keep making these. And I'm going to add a lobster claw to each. Come on. And then, sir. I'm trying to fall. And then a charm. This tassel might be too big. I might have to look for another charm. Okay, so we have a mushroom, the chocolate, which is super cute. I also think this one might be too small or not like bright enough. Like, you understand? Like, not bright enough that I might lose it. We're going to try the tassel anyway. Let's see with the tassel on if I can get... What did I just do with those? You guys, I am like the worst over here. We'll just use this one again. Yeah, perfectly fine. Okay. I just thought maybe it wouldn't go through because that's a big, thick, but that's okay. I do think I want to get a different one. I actually found, where was it? Out of my fall, this mushroom here. Let me grab that mushroom instead of that dachshund one. Or should I do the jam? I kind of like the jam. I already have a mushroom. I think I'll do the jam. Okay. And then the wiener dog, we'll just go, oh, I'm going to totally lose that in there. Let's not put that there. I will totally lose that in there. That was just a drawer of a bunch of stuff. I would never see it again. So lobster claw and a charm. Very easy. I know this does not seem like this is very difficult, and it's not. But when you do your jump rings, you pull, I always pull like that. It's easier to get them back in place than pulling them like this, because that could break. Okay, so pulling them out can actually break it, and it would make it harder to put it back together, and then it weakens your jump ring. So when you're doing your jump rings, you pull apart. I can't see if you can see that. You pull apart like so. Okay, and then you just add your stuff. And if you just want to do, if you just crochet, you obviously don't have to worry about the knitting needle size, but if you knit, you don't have to add the lobster claw. I'm only adding the lobster claw because I want to use it for both knitting and crochet. Okay? Only reason I'm doing that. And I think 5 should be enough. I think I will not lose them. I will hope I will not lose them. So now we have this. Look how sparkly and pretty that is. It's so sparkly. So a little paw print. The jam jar. The mushroom. The chocolate. How do you not love the chocolate? And then just a tassel. The tassel, all of these I actually got on Temu. These came in their own little bags, as you saw. I bought them all separate, and then these were in the fall ones I got last year. And it was a mystery pack. So, you don't know, you never know what you're going to get. All right, so that is it for today. I hope you found this helpful. If you knit or crochet, I'm sure you did find this helpful. I am notorious for losing. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I lose my stitch markers constantly. I was cleaning up down here and I found 3 on the floor down here. So I constantly, oh, speaking of, this is the kind, I did have one here to show you. This is the kind that I normally use. And as I'm knitting hats right now, every time I pass by it, I hit this and it pops open. And it's getting on my last nerve. Like, I can't take that anymore. And then the other ones I have look like little snail shells. They're just a little spiral. And it's kind of getting caught on the yarn and pulling on the yarn. So I don't like those either. So that was why I decided while I was down here doing some stuff just to make some stitch markers. But yeah, this is the kind that I normally use. But they keep popping open and it's driving me nuts. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm sure, like I said, that you did. It takes very minimal supplies. I happen to have all of these on hand, but jump rings and lobster claws and charms are really not that expensive. And if you go to a store like guys, I don't shop at Hobby Lobby, okay? I'm one of the people who just I don't shop at Hobby Lobby. And then Michael's is getting kind of shitty too, but that's my closest craft store. And also there's Walmart. I'm sure they have charms and stuff at Walmart, but you can pick out your charms at a craft store to match your personality and the stuff that you like. And like I said, jump rings and lobster claw little packages are not that expensive. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.